Welcome to BitBoy Crypto, home of the BitSquad, the largest and greatest crypto community in all the interwebs. My name is Ben. Every day on this channel, I show you how to make money in crypto. If you like money in crypto, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Guys, we got the first Falcons preseason game tonight. First time we're going to open up our brand new suite. We got a Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Let's go.
Let's go. So we're in the Deion Sanders red throwback jersey today to celebrate. Certainly we'll wear a Falcons jersey the day that the season starts. Well, that's a Sunday. So I'll probably have to wear it the Thursday night game that the Buccaneers play the Cowboys. Who's going to win that game?
The who?
Buccaneers versus Cowboys.
Probably the Bucks.
I'm going to say the Cowboys.
Really?
Bucks actually started out very slow last year.
I just think
Cowboys, they were almost out of the playoffs with like 5 games left. So.
Yeah, I just think the Cowboys always choke. So
you are right, but I think the Cowboys have a good shot to win that game. But we'll see what happens. We're really excited about football season. Only 3 preseason games, 17 regular season games this year. So excited about that. I know you crypto nerds came here to watch me talk about foosball. It's Foosball Friday.
That's right.
Guys, hey, I know a guy. Y'all know it. I know a guy. What happened yesterday? It's going down to $40,000, $38,000. Look, hey, it could have gone down to 42. It could have, but it didn't. Middle of the month of July. Ever since then, somebody needs to go make an NFT of my tweet where I said, "This is the week Bitcoin begins its ascent," because that's literally what happened. It was that week, middle of July. And now Bitcoin is at 46. Guys, the market cap on CoinGecko is over $2 trillion. It was a little bit earlier today. We're at 1.928 on CoinMarketCap. What is the Bitcoin is at 868 billion. So approaching 1 trillion here pretty soon. So, you know, things are looking exciting for crypto. But where's my look, I'm just saying, guys, what coins do y'all know me for? What coins do y'all know this channel for?
Ethereum. Cardano.
Okay.
XRP.
Boom. Polygon, am I right?
Yeah.
Okay. VeChain.
Everybody we're talking to right now that's launching new NFTs, doing it with Polygon.
Yeah, that's right. Actually, had an interesting conversation this morning with the company working with Polygon to do NFTs. Had a very interesting interview. We'll tell you about a little bit later. That'll be on the channel this weekend. You guys know we got our NFT show tomorrow with Justin and Deezy, the giants of BitBoy Crypto, as they call them. But yeah, let's check out the markets, guys. Before we get started, though, too quick, thanks for 1.17 million subscribers. Thank you to all our viewers on Twitch. And are we on Theta today?
We are on Theta still today.
We are on Theta today. We may be moving that to Facebook, guys. No offense to the Theta people, but just a lot of people. We got a lot more requests to go on Facebook Live. So we'll see what we do there. Haven't made the final decision, but it looks like we're going to at least try that out here pretty soon, see how that works. But also, guys, don't forget to follow us on Twitter. 484.2 thousand followers. And you know what's very interesting here on Twitter is, we're starting to pick up some steam with more and more followers. Why do you think that is? Well, it's because everything we've talked about for the past 2 months is coming to pass. 256,000 followers on Instagram. You guys can get us there. 2.7 million on TikTok if you want to check that out. All right, let's check out the numbers here. We've got 1.928 market cap. $102 billion in volume. Bitcoin dominance at 45%. But I would tell you this. It has been as low as 44% in the last 8 hours. Bitcoin hovered between 45 and 47, 48% for quite a while. And now we're starting to see we could be heading back down. I said I didn't think, I said in an interview recently that I didn't think it was going to get back over 50%. And I don't know if we're going to see that. There's too much momentum with altcoins right now, led by Cardano and XRP. And of course, I mean, ultimately Ethereum really leading that charge to get us to where we are right now. ETH, 19.4%. You can do an ETH transaction for 23.5 Paraguays. How long do you think I'll continue that? Literally forever.
I was gonna say it probably forever, but maybe once every Central American country is using Bitcoin, it'll lose its humor. I don't know.
Yeah,
probably not.
No, I don't think so.
These are for Q&A.
Why did someone tag Shannon Sharp? Is Shannon Sharp in the chat?
I
Oh,
don't know.
that's not the Shannon. That's Shannon Sharp with no E at the end.
Yeah.
Thought we had a big NFL guy coming in here.
That'd be fun.
That'd be cool.
Also big TV personality.
Yeah, big TV personality. Let's look at the biggest gainers here. We've got Qdom coming in 50. Oh, look at this. Look at number 2 right there, Digibyte. We're doing a video on Digibyte next week. We're going to talk about what we're hearing, what the rumors we are hearing. I'm going to expose those for you guys next week in a video. Hopefully, we'll continue to see it pump. But I will say this about Digibyte. Look, you've got to remember, okay? You have to remember, these coin pumps are cyclical. Digibyte has been a strong holder in the top 100. It got all the way up to almost the top 30 last year, or maybe it was a year and a half ago. But what you see is you see these coins fall. We saw the same thing with IOST. We're seeing the same thing with many coins in the bottom half of the top 100. Saw it with Polygon at one point when it was Matic. Falls out of the top 100, and then they catch that wind and they start moving progress back up again. So it's already just kind of time for Digibyte to start, moving in the upward direction again. And with the rumors that I'm hearing, there could be some good stuff coming for that. Cardano, the number 3 biggest mover of the day, 14.35%. Price hit over $2 this morning. Right now coming in at $1.96.
Big updates coming out of IOHK about Cardano.
That's right. And at the end of this video where you guys see the ADA takeoff, that is where we will get into that. We are going to talk about the big announcement. The big announcement about the day smart contracts are rolling out. This is going to be huge.
This is going to be massive.
I mean, it's the perfect time. Perfect time. They're saying CryptoFace was saying he believes a gigantic, imminent move for Bitcoin to the upside is coming. He said it's 100%.
Wow.
That's what I'm hearing. They said they were taking that off of the old inverse head and shoulders pattern that 100% of the time breaks up. That's what someone who saw it was telling me. I didn't actually see the video. CryptoFace is in here usually in the mornings. But I will tell you, watch for gigantic moves before next Wednesday. Sometime between now and Wednesday, watch for some gigantic moves. Another coin you guys may want to know about. I told you earlier in the week, saw super large transfers. We don't know if it's positive or negative. You got to assume that at this point it's bullish. AMP, another gigantic AMP transfer last night. So a big move for AMP is probably coming pretty soon.
Yeah, and we're seeing a lot of the Cardano startup projects doing really well. Card Starter, Occam Finance,
Wallet,
Wallet, all of them had like 40-50% pumps overnight. So this is something we've talked about a lot with Cardano is as these smart contracts launch, a lot of the early projects on Cardano will have a pretty big opportunity. So it's nice to see them start doing that.
Charles announced that on Crypto Banner this morning.
Did he?
That son of a snitch. You'd think he'd want more viewers. No offense, guys. We like Crypto Banner. They're nice guys.
They're great people.
They were totally wrong about there not being a major correction for Bitcoin ever again. But aside from that, yeah, we like them pretty good. I'll come back on the show sometime if they ask me.
Maybe
I just invite myself, maybe.
Maybe we can reach out and see if he comes on ATB tonight.
Yeah. Well, I think it's middle of the night for him.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, you mean Charles?
That's who I meant.
Yeah, let's see if we can get Charles on today.
Yeah.
How about that? Go up a little bit.
Which one?
No, never mind. I remember what it said. It said CryptoFace versus Breath. That was for Fresh Breath. That's pretty funny. Pretty funny. Okay, let's get into Q&A stuff here.
All right, let's do some Q&A.
Yeah, somebody said I'm jelly. Dang right I'm jelly. He announced it on their show.
Yeah.
I mean, we get a lot of viewers on the show here. We got a lot of the Cardano community here. Been nice if Charles came on and did it here, but no offense.
Jaden Williams on Twitch, I believe, was asking thoughts on Phantom.
Look, Phantom had a big pump. I mean, it's up 10% today. It's back in the top 100 after falling out, coming in at 33 cents. I mean, I think, where did it get up to? I think it got up to 60 cents. No, we got it higher than that. Look at that. Golly. Got all the way up to 91 cents. So it's still about, 60% down from there, somewhere thereabouts, loose math. So I think Phantom is a good project. There's going to be a lot coming with it. Here's my thoughts on Phantom for right now. I think Phantom probably does not have the time left in this bull run to make a strong push much higher into the top 100. We'll see what happens. It's going to pump. Everything's going to pump over the next 2 to 3 months. But if you're looking for like a dark horse to have like, a super gigantic pump, I I'm kind of thinking Phantom might be better set up for the next bull run. So that's just my personal opinion.
Okay.
We own a little bit of Phantom, but
Yeah, we do. One of our research guys, huge Phantom.
well, we missed the giant run up.
Yeah.
We missed the gigantic run up back. I think it was in March or April, and we got in a little too late on it, and it still moved pretty good, but had a retracement, and now it's down. So.
Okay, Ruckus Among Us. Will there still be opportunities to make quote-unquote life-changing money in crypto after we are pushed over to the digital dollar?
Yeah, for sure. This is a big myth that people believe.
Yeah.
The digital dollar ain't got nothing to do with the crypto markets. Because when you're investing in Bitcoin, you're investing into a store of value, right? So what does a currency have to do with that store of value? That's what we already see. If you're looking at other altcoins, you're looking at venture capital projects is really what they are. These are really companies you're investing in. They're decentralized companies. These are decentralized stocks is a way to look at it. The only difference is with a stock, you're owning a representation. With crypto, you're actually owning a piece, if that makes sense. But I think there is, if you do want to talk about the digital dollar, I mean, there is a little bit of an angle there, which is, I do believe we are heading to deflation. I don't think there's any question about that in my mind. Over the next, 3 to 6 months, we're, especially over the next year, we're going to start getting deep into the trenches of deflation. Digital dollar, I do believe, will play a factor in that. So on some level, it can affect crypto, but a digital dollar, CBDCs, they don't actually have anything to do with the crypto markets, in my opinion. You agree with that?
Yes. Yeah. I mean, if anything, it will just accelerate the crypto markets because it'll add more liquidity. It'll be easier for people to move from a digital dollar to another digital.
You don't have to worry about fiat on-ramps, really, because you're using stablecoins.
You're already in there. Let's see. Jace Murphy, super chat on YouTube. Hold off on alt bags or start DCAing in, I assume.
Hold half of alt bags or start DCAing? What is the question? Do you understand that question?
No, I don't.
Hold half of alt bags or start DCA. Well, I guess what you're saying is it a good time to DCA
into alts?
Maybe he's saying into Bitcoin from the altcoins. That might be what he's saying there.
Yeah.
Look, all the altcoins are going to outperform Bitcoin in the next 3 months. Virtually all the altcoins will outperform Bitcoin. So keep that in mind.
This is something we've got yesterday too. You've mentioned CoinDesk and Cointelegraph are not super reliable crypto news sources. What about CoinGecko newsletter or anything you recommend other than this awesome channel for crypto news?
No, CoinGecko is also not good. CoinGecko, owned by Bobby Young, he is in. He's all involved with with Moloch DAO, with Mega Cartel. These are actually like, I don't know, they're actual crypto cartels is what they are. He's not a good dude. So he's all linked up with Gavin Wood. There's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes with a lot of those DAOs. So I also would not trust anything that comes from CoinGecko.
So I think the question is, though, if all the major ones are...
I've got one.
Yeah.
I've got one.
Okay.
Yeah. I just wanted to point out specifically, CoinGecko is right there with them. So don't think CoinGecko because they're like number 2. They're like,
And it's not that you have to throw out all the articles that come from this website.
Right,
just
100%.
look at it and with a grain of salt and know
you
who
have
it's
to
coming
look
from.
at the narrative that they're trying to spin.
Exactly.
Some of the stories are just factual and they're facts, but a lot of times when they're getting their op-eds or when they're taking liberties within the articles that aren't based on facts, it's based on actual opinions, in the way that they describe certain things. So they might describe a crash as very like negative and all this stuff when it was just a little dip, and they're trying to overemphasize. And obviously the headlines, and look, we clickbait like everybody does. Everybody clickbaits. That's how you actually survive on the internet these days. So we won't judge them for that, but we'll judge them for the narratives. The best crypto news source outside of bitboycrypto.com, we have news articles there. Decrypt. We love Decrypt. It's a good one.
Yeah, the block is
I would say the block is also pretty solid. I don't really agree with their leadership on a lot of stuff, but I would say they're much more solid, and I would trust them a lot more than those other.
Coin Central is another one I like. They don't put much out anymore, but you can trust them, and it's usually very good, very balanced approach in most of their articles.
Like it.
Okay.
Falcons shall go 0-17. Ouch. False. We're going 11-6. Take it to the bank.
And that's good enough for playoffs?
Oh yeah. We'll get second in our division, and we'll make the playoffs.
2 or 3 teams.
Wait, don't we have 7? Aren't there 7 playoff teams this year? Do we do 7?
Did they change that?
I think so. I think they actually changed it. Hold on.
So strength of the
Tell me.
NFC South, in your opinion, there's us, there's the Bucks. You think the Saints or the Panthers are going to be
Panthers are going to be horrible. They'll be one of the worst teams in the NFL.
Saints?
And the Saints, Jameis Winston, they ain't going to do nothing. Michael Thomas wants out. They lost a lot of players on defense. They just lost another cornerback. Saints are not going to be good this year, I don't think. The league increased the playoffs from 12 to 14 teams to feature 7 teams per conference. There will still be 4 division winners. However, an extra wildcard team has been added to the NFC and AFC. So we have 7 playoff teams this year. That's cool.
That is cool. Bill Gould, will the SEC, Congress, or CFTC ultimately give clarity for the digital assets, or will a committee or entity be created to give clarity for digital assets, or do you see some other possibility?
Eventually, I believe we will have to have. A committee. They're going to fight it tooth and nail. I don't know how long.
So something new will be created.
I do believe so. I mean, there's going to be such a gigantic industry. But we did have news. I don't think we're covering this today. But there was, let's see here. What was a lady's name? She was a Nancy Pelosi person. Nancy Pelosi Ally. I can't remember the name. I think it's Issue. Here it is. Check this story out. You see this one? Pelosi Ally asked U.S. House Speaker to modify crypto language in infrastructure bill. What did I tell you guys was going to happen? I told you, do not be worried about the infrastructure bill. Even though it passed the Senate, it's got to go to the House. Now we're already seeing allies of the Speaker of the House say, we need to fix this crypto language. So it is going to get fixed. So just like you see too much panic out there. You see, even people I know and I trust and I love and I respect in this space, they panic over stories like this. They get their people too riled up. And in a lot of ways, I think that creates, FUD. You got to let the process play out. Now, look, if they had not even brought up amendments during the Senate vote, I'd be a lot more concerned. But the fact it was already trending in that direction and then it was going to get sent back to the House, I never had a doubt that this was not going to get straightened out. And I believe it will 100%.
Yeah, same. Super chat, percent of major alts going down in bear market. I think he means how much will major alts drop in percentage.
Well, we generally see 95 to 97%. Icon dropped 99%. There were a lot of 98, 99% droppers during the last bear market. I think that really we are seeing a lot of the top altcoins kind of start to distance themselves from, speculation. Like Cardano, like Ethereum, like BNB. So I'm going to say this year, this bear cycle, I think we will see something like Bitcoin dropping 75% to 80%. I think we'll see some of these other altcoins dropping in that same range. I don't think we'll see Cardano drop 98%.
No, I don't think so either. Last question. Will Dash hit its all-time high this bull run?
Well, I don't want to dash y'all's hopes because, Dash is a project that I do like, and I've supported them for a long time. Where is it now? Oh my gosh. It's like way down here. This was a top 5 project in 2017. It's number 59 right now. I mean, it's honestly going to be very difficult at this point. You're just seeing, now it's going to go up. It's going to go up. I mean, I can see it getting back up to $800 pretty easily in this run. If you were to take this in a vacuum and you were to get out of, that move and look here and say, okay, well, since 2019, you ignore the previous all-time high, you say, oh, it moved up pretty good. It's got a great chance to go up much higher. Like you'd be happy with $800. But when you zoom it back out and you look at the full price and you're just seeing a lot of these projects from 2017 and 2018 that were super hot, older projects. I mean, Dash has been around since I think 2013, 2014, somewhere in that range. I think it started as Xcoin or Darkcoin. I can't remember anymore. I think Xcoin is what it was originally. I think it was a fork of Monero, if I'm remembering. But it's been around. They got a lot of good leadership. They got a lot of positive stuff. They just have Dash Direct, which is a new app where you can spend Dash. That does some great work internationally. It's just lost some momentum. It's just lost some momentum versus some of these other projects, DeFi projects.
Well, and
NFT projects, gaming projects.
And these are payment project, these
are currencies. These are cryptocurrencies.
Exactly. And those are very hard to predict because a lot of the stuff we talk about on this channel with the manipulation and all those kinds of things, like whether it's going to be Dash or Nano or XRP or Bitcoin Lightning payments, like it's going to be decided by the big money that runs all that stuff. So, and right now it's looking like it's going to be XRP, but trying to predict those based on the tech is very hard to do. So like Nano and Dash, both great tech, both really fast, both very good for settling digital payments, not good for big money. And so for that reason, they probably will struggle.
I'm seeing some chats over here, and you go ahead and move to the charts while I address this. I'm seeing some chats saying that saying a bear market is coming is FUD. I'm seeing some chats that are saying Supercycle question mark? Like, are we in a super cycle here? No, don't buy any of that. No, don't buy any of that. That's when I was on Crypto Banter and they were talking about a super cycle and that we would never see Bitcoin have a gigantic fall again and the next week it dropped 55%. Remember that. Look, there's more guys over there. But I think that sometimes, you know, we get too caught up in the here and now and the emotions, and you're already starting to see this comeback. This idea that, whoa, Bitcoin, that was a bear market. That was it. We're going back up. Bitcoin's price is based on the Bitcoin halving. Do not think it's based on anything else. It is based on the cut in production that occurs every 4 years. We are going to have be at a much higher point, $1 million Bitcoin or higher, $5 million Bitcoin, before those tokenomics no longer work. I don't know what the number is where they'll stop working, but I can tell you it's not $100,000 for sure. And we know this because the demand for Bitcoin is increasing drastically. And in 2024, we'll have the supply cut in half, the new supply cut in half. So you guys be safe out there. Remember that, you know, we've, look, you can say a lot of things about this channel, but you can't say we've been wrong in the last 2 months. And if you look at the overall of what we predicted for this entire bull run, outside of our higher price points that look like are out now, generally this bull market has behaved, with the exception of the 2 months of manipulation, for the last year and a half, like we've said. So I don't think that's going to change going into the end of this year or next year. So just be smart out there. So look at the Bitcoin chart here. Looking for, what we're looking for really on this is we are looking for this momentum wave down here to tick back up and have another run here. Kind of like if we look back here, like we circled these yesterday, here and here. Yesterday, we had that red dot, the red dot on the momentum wave that led to some downwards action, but it looks like now we've already recovered. Now, if you really zoom in here and look, we had a pretty large dip in the money flow yesterday. Looked like it was coming back maybe into the red. I suspect we're going to have a pretty big, you know, spike, new upward momentum for that as well. So everything looking really great for Bitcoin. This EMA ribbon here, it's getting pretty loose. That's what we want. We want this to be loose, where we're going to see this, you know, when it's white. When this is white, things are going up. When it's gray, things are going down. And the looser it is, as you can see right here and right here, the more upward momentum we have. There are a lot of indicators that are showing us that right now, what we're seeing is very similar to what we were seeing last year. Looking at the price of Ethereum, this thing.
Twitch is so fun. I don't even know what this hype train thing is, but it's awesome.
I don't know either.
If you guys aren't watching on Twitch,
come check it out.
It's a lot more fun in that.
They don't censor us over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody said, I'm not from Alabama. I'm from Georgia. They said, someone said, but this time is different, but they did the alternating uppercase and lowercase letters.
Right.
That's true. This time is different. We see them, they keep being the same. Someone says, because I said the bull run will end, people will sell in September. No. See, that the institutions are the ones that sell.
Yeah.
They're the big money that sell. The retail investors keep buying. So the institutions, I mean, I'm sure they have some people watching the channel, but it's a retail investor that's got to watch out during this time, because that's how you see these parabolic run-ups, the blow-off tops, as we call them. It's all retail investors buying, and then the institutions offload on you, and then there's no more upward momentum because they were the ones moving the price. Concurrent viewers, 11,639 right now. Likes, 2,300. That's horrible. Horrible. How many did we get to yesterday? Did we ever?
I wasn't sure. I got distracted
get to
by
7.
those documentaries.
Let's get 7,500 today.
7,500 on a Friday. Let's go.
On a Friday.
It's party day.
When is Marcy selling? My wife explained the whole Marcy thing to me last night.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, she told me the whole thing. So I understand.
She saw it happen.
She saw the whole thing.
That's funny.
So pretty funny.
Yeah.
What's interesting here about Ethereum is it looks like it has topped out a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, even though we're getting upward momentum for a lot of stuff, I mean, look, you can't argue with that. That was a big, big run up. But we are sideways right now for Ethereum. We have not been able to top over $3,300. When I saw the rest of the market pumping today, I actually thought that we were going to see Ethereum over 3,300, and it still wasn't there. We're getting a nice bounce here on the stock to flow deflection. As you can see here, we're heading back up towards the line. Someone says, any chance VET gets higher than 75 cents? It's from Corey at Super Chat. Yeah, there's a chance. I would say it's small. I think 75 cents is probably about the upside right now. So, look, we had expectations for much bigger numbers for a lot of these coins, but we got 2 months chopped out of the bull run. So, the momentum was carrying us. We stayed on the momentum. We had a great chance to get, a dollar VeChain. We had a great chance to get, a $20,000 ETH. We had a great chance to get a $300,000 Bitcoin, but we got the momentum popped off completely, and we weren't seeing the regular corrections and the pullbacks that we needed on the run up to 64K to whip us up much further than that, to slingshot us up. We didn't get it. So I do believe 100 to 120K, and I think the manipulators are going to play a big role in that. So I think 75 cents is doable for VeChain. Much higher than that, I would say probably is not. We have the Bitcoin exchange net position change here. Now, what you just need to pay attention to here is the last, and this is something I really wanted to see. I'm glad this is on here because card swap and Sunday swap merged. No, I did not see that. Interesting. What I want to show you guys is this. Look at this level where we're at, where we were just at, okay? The last time we were at this level, that was in November of 2020. We are gearing up to have another move just like we had back then. So that is super exciting stuff. Then we have Bitcoin versus gold. This is funny. You guys know I got a gold debate with Peter Schiff at 1:30 today. I don't know if y'all know that. I don't know if it's live. We're doing it with the Daily Wire, if you guys know the Daily Wire. So
that's going to be a fun chart.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. I can't wait to talk about this. How can you possibly look at this and argue? Well, I don't like peaks and valleys. I just like straight lines that don't hardly go anywhere. Like, what is that what you're going to say, Pete? Come on, man. So, look, this is laughable. Bitcoin versus gold. I don't know. I want to make him like a bet or something. I want to bet him. Like, how much is a gold bar worth right now? Can you look that up?
I can in just a few seconds. All the browsers are frozen right now.
I'll look it up right now.
Yeah.
How much is one gold bar?
I think it's like 30-ish K.
I want a 400 ounce bar. How much is that? 400 ounce. That's huge. Estimated price 732,000.
Jeez.
Is that how much they are? Or what is a standard bar, I wonder? How much is a gold bar worth today? I was going to say a Bitcoin for a gold bar. You think he's got a gold bar?
Standard gold bar weight is 12.4 kilograms.
Okay. Can somebody do the math on that? I don't even know how much is a gold worth? How much is a gold worth?
A gold?
How much is a gold worth? Tell me. Somebody, I want to know how much it is. Somebody tell me. I want to bet him a Bitcoin versus a gold bar that over the next 10 years, Bitcoin blows it away in percentages because there's going to be no way it doesn't.
So these are, it's showing a lot of these at 27.4 pounds.
$1,800 an ounce.
Yeah. Well, I know it's about that in an ounce. It was around 2,000 an ounce for a while. I'm just trying to figure out what's the standard weight of a gold bar.
32.15 troy ounce is a standard gold bar. That's interesting. J.R. Proctor says, smash the like button. If you guys could do us a favor, smash that like button. X out of the mobile chat, hit the like, come back in. You didn't miss anything. If you're watching on smart TV, bottom left-hand corner of the screen, more actions, more options. Hit that like button. You have to hit react and then do that. If you're watching on YouTube, just smash that like if you could do me a favor. Somebody said Tennessee's better than Georgia. In what way? In what way? How is Tennessee better than Georgia? In what? In football?
Well, they have
Definitely not football.
They do have
Maybe, not even in gymnastics, dang it. I don't even know what y'all are better in.
Mountains. They have better mountains.
Yeah, they got pretty good mountain. Well, y'all got Dollywood up there. I'll take that. Dollywood's pretty good. Okay, let's see here. Moving on here. Could Bitcoin reach $100,000? And you know what's funny? You know, for the last 3 months, nobody has been talking about Bitcoin to $100,000 except for us on this channel. And, you know, I know Carl talks about it. Some other YouTubers that talk about it, that believe it. By the way, they called us all Moon Boys. They called us all Moon Boys. You move on to the next thing. All Moon Boys in the entire bear market for saying we thought Bitcoin get to $100,000. Now, to be clear, it's not there yet. For the last 3 months, they said we were shilling Bitcoin for likes. That's what they said. Shilling a renewed hope in a bull run for views and clicks and likes. That's what they told you. That's what they said. That's what some of the smart people, some of the people that have been in crypto for a year, that's what they said. It's true. That's what they said. But now with this renewed hope, and now all of a sudden, every article is talking about $100,000 Bitcoin. The analysts say, the crypto analysts say, there could be $100,000 Bitcoin.
The experts.
Put some mother chucking respect on my name, please. You better do that. Where's baby when you need him? Okay. You know your guy, Da Baby. They canceled him.
Did they?
Did you hear about that?
No.
He got canceled.
What do you do? Well, I guess.
Well, he made some what many. Well, I don't think there's probably any debate about it. He made some extremely homophobic comments at a concert.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was way too far. And it's came back to bite him. They canceled him on TikTok. It's a big thing. So I don't know what his music career is going to be after this. We'll see. He was on every single song.
Well, he had a good run.
He had a good run. It happens quick when you say the wrong stuff. Okay. Could Bitcoin reach $100,000? A price surge means optimistic predictions are back. Weird. They're back, guys. They never left here. Never left here, fellas. Bitcoin to 100K. Bitcoin to the moon. Bitcoin to infinity. The world's largest crypto is staging a comeback that has taken it up more than 50% from recent lows, reviving animal spirits and coaxing out sky-high price targets that, while a source of comedy for some, emerge when the asset is rallying. Out are predictions the digital currency was ready to retest $20,000 amid a slew of negative headlines that many said would push it lower. That's weird because they did say that, right? These places like Fortune, they were the same people putting out these articles. They forget to tell you that. Back in vogue are calls for the coin to keep rallying again to its all-time highs and beyond. Man, I'm like the dad that's been wearing the fanny pack even when it's not in style.
Speaking of all-time highs, we got a new all-time high on Twitch, 260.
Oh, 260. How about that? That's nice. Thank you, Twitch. I love Twitch. Twitch is so fun.
It is fun.
It's roaring back. Melt them to mirrors. She's melting them mirrors, it looks like. Chief Strategy Officer at crypto fund provider CoinShares said by phone. Despite new regulatory scrutiny, many investors perceive this as positive news and a positive catalyst because it's clearing up a lot of the confusion or some of the uncertainty. And I think what's being demonstrated as well is the crypto community is no longer some esoteric corner of finance. Depesh Gurun says he's here to hear about Earn. Yeah, are we going to talk about that during the... We'll talk about it during the NFT craze.
Perfect.
Yeah, okay. Do we have a link or anything?
I'm not sure.
No, I can pull some stuff up. And do we know what the punk was for that? I didn't think we announced it. We announced the coin. We didn't announce the punk. Can you find out that out, Aaron?
Yes.
Aaron, for us? Aaron. Can you ask Justin what the Bitverse punk was this week? Thank you. Crypto is defying criticism over its toll on the environment and is advancing, even as regulators around the world are promising tougher crackdown. Strategists are tossing those worries aside for now and are instead bringing out soaring price targets, which have long been a part of the investment thesis behind getting into crypto. Crypto is going to be a major source of tax revenue to fund infrastructure. Do not understand prices. I thought prices would be tanking because of the bad language that some suggested out there. I mean, these people are idiots. They don't know anything. I mean, we just see all. Listen. Consistency. There's something to be said about being consistent in the face of adversity. Okay.
Well, if you remember, right when a lot of that stuff was going on, I was pulling up the quote that some of the best investors are very comfortable with people telling them they're wrong for long periods of time because they have a
Absolutely.
lot of conviction for the reasons they believe in what they believe.
Absolutely. And,
And
and it's, look, you know, Pomp Strategy. You guys like Pomp? Yeah, Anthony Pompliano. He's got the best business show ever, I heard. Pomp has a strategy similar to Gary Vaynerchuk's strategy and a lot of stuff. It's, you know what? We're going to say something that we know is going to be true in 5 to 10 years, and we're not going to make any short-term predictions. We're just going to say eventually Bitcoin's going to $100,000 and leave it at that, because there's no question Bitcoin's going to $100,000. What a safe bet. What a safe way to go. On this channel, we don't do that. We actually tell you what we think is going to happen. And we've been proven right time after time after time. And we're going to be proven right again this time. And I was saying the same thing 2 months ago when no one believed what I was saying. And now all of a sudden, everybody's coming back to the channel. You guys, it's like you go to the buffet, you know. You go to the buffet or you go to the family reunion. They got the potluck dinner, you know. You see all the choices. You know, your grandma's got this really, really nice sweet potato souffle. And it's good. You love it. It's great. You know what it's going to taste like. It's going to be great. But, you know, you start seeing some other stuff, somebody else's souffle, you see some corn over there, you see some good stuff. You go try everything. But then, you know what? You always come back to your sweet potato souffle. I'm the sweet tater in your life. I know some of y'all went out there, y'all listened to these people that were telling you, we're going to have a longer bull run. They're going to tell you that, bull run's over. They're going to tell you that, we're selling all of our Bitcoin. Bitcoin's going to $20,000. But you came back to the sweet tater. Because we've been the only one giving you the same consistent message for months now. For years, actually, now. And this is why we're starting to see these analysts talk about $100,000 Bitcoin. They want to come ride on my clout train. Choo-choo. You can ride on. You can ride on. All right, here we go. Ethereum network burns $100 million of ETH in first week after London upgrade. Now, I would actually argue that the London upgrade on technically it was August 5th, correct?
I'm sure it depends on where in the world you were.
Yeah, I think so.
Certain block.
Someone said Bills win Super Bowl. I think that's definitely a possibility. It could happen. So around August 4th or 5th, but that was pushed back. It was originally supposed to be a little earlier in July. And I wonder if that's what actually led the pump to start closer to the end of the middle of July than the beginning. But this ETH hard fork has definitely kicked things into overdrive for this bull run. The Ethereum network has already seen $100 million worth of ETH burn since introducing this mechanism in a recent upgrade. The burned ETH is a result of transaction fees that no longer go to miners. The Ethereum network has now burned $100 million in ETH since the introduction of a transaction fee burning mechanism in its recent London upgrade. And I would say that I believe that we are going to see a massive move from Ethereum. I'm telling you, I don't know this for sure. I'm just speculating here. But I think we could see a move to put it up over all-time highs. I think it can happen in a 7-day period. I'm not saying it's going to happen 7 days from now, okay? But I'm saying even if we're around the same range we're at, Ethereum whales are moving money around, getting ready for this. And the reason why I say this is because, I've been seeing more big transactions than I've ever seen in my life. 100 million, 200 million, 300 million, 400 million. It's interesting. We don't see a lot of moves in crypto over $500 million. They break them down into multiple ones. Is usually what we see there. But we've seen more big Ethereum moves of $100 million plus, and just those moves have been moving the market. We literally burned $100 million worth of Ethereum.
Yeah.
It didn't get moved to do something with. It's gone. Think about that. So I think when we do see this, we are going to see a massive run up. Represents about half the amount of ETH that was issued has been burned. So basically, Ethereum just went through a halving, and this chart shows it here. Somebody says, do you see XRP ADA and VET? So I have chances to go up 3 times from here in the cycle 100%. They will all go 3x from here. I will say that. I think 3x is minimum. I think for XRP, you're looking closer 8, 9, 10x, I think. I do believe that. VET, I mean, I'm looking closer to 5, 6, 7x. For Cardano, I'm looking 5, 6, 7x. Same thing.
So $10 XRP?
10 to 12, I think, is where we're going to probably end up at. I think could be higher though. Look, do not sleep on that thing. It could be higher. Okay, next tab here. Ethereum miner make $1 million bet on upgrade delay. Let's see. The investment may seem strange. What is this here? Public Bitcoin mining companies Hut 8 and Hive are increasing their capacities to mine the second largest crypto. In the meantime, miner makers like Bitmain and Silicon are set to release new Ethereum mining machines later this year. The investment may seem strange, given that Ethereum's ecosystem, or the Ethereum system, is anticipated to migrate to Ethereum 2.0 in 5 months. POS mining does not require such advanced machines. This is interesting. We're told mining was going to end 4 years ago, and it's still going. So this is a bet they're making. Basically, what's happening is they are continuing to produce these mining machines, even though they're being told at the end of the year Ethereum 2.0 is going to roll out. What do you think that means, TJ?
I mean, they're obviously betting on the fact that it won't roll out at the end of this year.
Do you think they're betting, or do you think they know?
I mean, I think
it is Bitmain.
They think, I'm sure they have it on pretty good authority what's going to happen. They've got a pretty good idea. I'm sure they're talking to devs that work heavily on Ethereum. And if you look at everything else, I mean, what they've implemented so far took a really long time, and that was kind of the easier part. The bigger switch of fully moving to proof of stake is going to be much more difficult, so it's probably a pretty safe bet on their part.
Is Marcy in the chat? Is that really Marcy?
I don't know.
I think Marcy's in the chat. Hey, Marcy, good to see you. You've become quite the star on the channel. I hope that's not an imposter. But Marcy, if you've gotten to the point where you have imposters,
then it
may seem luxurious at first, but it's not.
It's very annoying.
Very annoying. Okay, so that's one thing I would worry about. Let's see. Here we go. Another public crypto mining company, Hut 8, purchased $30 million worth of specialized Ethereum miners from GPU maker NVIDIA in May. The company said all miners are expected to be delivered and installed. Very interesting stuff. We had another story about Ethereum. Another Ethereum ETF is now before the SEC, VanEck and Wisdom Tree. What did we see Wisdom Tree in? Do you remember seeing something about Wisdom Tree in the last 2 days in a story we did?
I remember no, I don't remember in the last 2 days.
It was like one of 6 projects that were involved. I can't remember what they were involved in, but I need to do some research on this Wisdom Tree. I don't know much about them, but I'm betting I'm probably getting a message here in a few minutes telling me exactly what they are and who's behind them.
When I hear that, I always picture the old lending tree commercials. Did you remember those? It was like a money tree that talked to you. It was funny.
I don't know if I remember that.
It's also kind of strange.
13,000 viewers, 4,500 likes. We said we can get at least 7,500. That's an easy move today.
Yeah.
I should have set the bar higher, but you know what? I don't want to raise it on y'all. I'm proud of y'all. 4,500. Let's get
ADA gang. Where's the ADA gang at? Smash that like.
That's right. ADA gang. Okay. All right. Let's move on here. So OpenSea trading volume explodes 76%. We'll talk about that, but I do want to talk about Ethernity here. As they are, did we figure out what that punk was?
He never came back.
He never came back?
I'm just going to text him.
Yeah, text him. Our Bitverse punk, I got to remember which one that is. Maybe somebody here will be able to say which one. But Ethernity sponsored our giveaway this week, and the $10,000 airdrop to the holders of the Bitverse punks NFT. Now, Ethernity is on quite the upswing here lately. I mean, you see when it launched, and we were talking about it, it was very big during that time. And it went all the way up to 60, I think it went to $80, $71. It's at $12.79 right now. But if you really were to get rid of that and look at how well it's performed over the last few months, it's done absolutely massive. Oh, TJ's on a phone call, guys. We've almost got, which one? Dexter, the character Dexter, the Bitverse punks. Dexter gets the airdrop. But Ethernity has been crushing in our portfolio lately. You can check out Ethernity on CoinMarketCap. You can also go to their website. They also launched a huge drop recently with the biggest soccer player in the world, Messi, who also recently got transferred over to Paris. And wait, is that? Yeah, it is Messi. That's right. Mm-hmm. He went to Paris Saint-Germain, I think is the name of the team, from Barcelona or Real Madrid, one of the two.
We talked about it yesterday.
We talked. I can't even remember. Guys, I can't follow this international soccer. But I do know Messi is a very big guy, and they're doing NFTs with him. Messi actually accepted part of his contract his new contract from Paris Saint-Germain in crypto, in tokens. So we talked about that yesterday. So you guys can check out Ethernity. It's something we're really bullish on. It is like in our top 10 of holdings. A lot of people think that's a little strange. We really think it's a big project. So we're excited to keep holding on to that one. Okay, OpenSea trading volume explodes 76,240% year to date amid NFT boom. Somebody said football, not soccer. That's not true. Oh, did Marcy call you? Was that Marcy you were on the phone with, TJ?
No, it was.
Hey, maybe you and Marcy should hook up. Yeah. Marcy, could you give TJ a call?
Yeah. Well, no. Yeah, I guess you could email TJ's love at bitboycrypto.com.
We haven't created it yet.
Yeah, we have.
We created the email address?
Yeah, day before yesterday. I just didn't say anything about it, but yeah, we made it. We made it.
Marcy, if you're interested in TJ, he's a millionaire. He's not 5'10". He's also not great looking. He's in pretty good shape. I work out with him every day. He drives a nice car, not as nice as the ones I have, but is decently nice. He will get to drive the Lambo. We'll get to split it. So if you want to email TJ's love at bitboycrypto.com, or any ladies that are interested in TJ, if you want to email TJ's love at bitboycrypto.com, we will be looking at all resumes and applicants.
Yeah, and somebody asked, do I like older or younger? I'll say younger than me.
Whoa.
Than me. But
wow,
that's going to
TJ's a cougar over here.
That's probably going to eliminate a lot of the applicants.
Juggy TTV says that they're single. I don't know who that is.
I hope that's not a guy.
Okay. All right.
Also, I did realize any NFT I do, we have to make it a NFTJ.
An NFTJ. Well, I did an interview this morning. I mean, this story, we're talking about NFT craze. We know it's blowing up. Did an interview this morning with Chris Jericho, the lion tamer himself. The Walls of Jericho will be out this weekend on the channel. He's got an NFT, a pretty creative thing.
Marcy's into DZ.
Marcy's into DZ?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, Marcy.
TJ's 32 for the record.
So someone said Marcy versus BitBoy's wife.
Ooh,
so I don't know. You all want to fight?
Easy win for, do you say her name on the air?
Bethany.
Bethany. Okay.
I'll say her name.
I figured. I just didn't want
She probably doesn't want me to say her name on air, but it's what it is. No, I mean, I'm not thinking like I have to pick one. I mean, obviously I'm picking my wife. I'm thinking if they battle royale.
I think she'd destroy her.
Bethany?
I have a lot of
would destroy Marcy?
I have a lot of confidence in Bethany.
She probably would.
Yeah.
She probably would. I've never seen her fight, so I don't know.
It's probably good.
But I did an interview with Chris Jericho this morning, and we were talking about, I want to know what you guys think about this. And if you guys I want you guys to give me your thoughts and opinions. He brought up on this interview, and you'll see it this weekend, he thinks that NFTs it's a bad name for these. It's a bad name. And I agree. I've actually said this before. NFTs sounds a little too technical, non-fungible tokens. Then you got to explain what they are. Shouldn't there be a better, just more descriptive word that explains what they are to the normal non-crypto person? Like, how many people do you think if you go to even a high school in America where they're learning vocabulary and ask about, hey, what does the word fungible mean? What percentage of people do you think are going to be able to answer that?
Not a lot.
Not a lot. Before I got in crypto, and I'm pretty smart. Oh no, I was in Menso one time. TJ's pretty smart, but did you know the word fungible meant before you got in crypto?
No, most people.
I didn't know it was a word.
Right. But you learn, that's what's so great about crypto is you learn so many things that are vital. It's amazing when you start getting into this and you realize how little financial education is out there until you really start looking and questioning things.
Yeah. So some people are saying nifty. I hear people saying the word nifty. That could be a good word.
Yeah.
But I still I think that's still a play on NFT. I think we need something separate.
Well,
like collectibles. Yeah. Obviously not collectibles, but
digital collectibles is the one some people are saying in here.
I think digital collectible could be good.
Yeah.
Maybe we sound something. Someone said it sounds like a fungus. That's exactly what Chris Jericho said this morning. So I had a good time interviewing him. So all right, let's move on. We know all this is going up. We know about the messy verse here. We talked about this a second ago. You guys want to check out this. These are the four messy collection, the four pieces of the messy collection. Man from the Future these are all or three of them are by Boss Logic. I know he's a big artist. I don't know Impossible Brief. But Worth the Wait, The King Piece, and Untitled. And this is also a guy who is really into crypto now, accepting part of his contract in crypto, and we're seeing this more and more. So pretty interesting stuff. Here are the NFTs themselves. You can see here he is a very, very tiny man with a soccer ball on top of him. That's very strange. This looks like something from Cyberpunk, and this looks like Chestnut Checkers over here. And then the last one is to be revealed, so pretty cool. So you guys go check out that. Support Ethernity, we like them. Poly Network. You had something to say?
I was just laughing at this chat.
Ah.
So hopefully this doesn't make a mess on the NFT world. It's just cheesy.
Digital ownership, DCS for digital collector. I'm trying to keep up with what some of these people are saying. I don't think someone's came up with it yet.
No.
UDT, unique digital token. I actually like that. Unique digital token. That's interesting. The Poly Network hackers stole over $600 million worth of various cryptos. Now they've nearly given it all back. Poly Network team has announced that all the stolen Ethereum assets have been returned. All the remaining user assets on Ethereum have been transferred to the multi-sig wallet controlled by Mr. White Hat and the Poly Network team. This is so much. This is so much. Yes, someone said it's Atlas. I know that was supposed to be Atlas with the world on it. I got it. I was making a little joke. It could, because it's a soccer ball, so it looks like he's very tiny because soccer balls are, a medium size, and he would be a very tiny man holding a soccer ball bigger than him. Okay. Prior to sending the funds back to the Poly Network team, Tucker was offered a $500,000 bounty. The message was attached to Ethereum transactions and by Poly Network team. We plan to offer you a $500,000 bounty after you complete the refund fully. That sounds like a trick, doesn't it?
What?
Like, after you send us all the money back, we'll send you $500,000.
Yeah.
But if it was a trick, you would have thought they would have done it a little more. So Brooke Van Muhen here says, Poly executives inside job. So I don't know for sure that that's the case, but I have already said, my opinion is I don't know if it's an executive, but there's somebody on the inside that left this open for them.
And then somebody in the chat, which I agree with, like just laughing, saying, ha ha ha, I couldn't off ramp the crypto. So he just went with the white hat angle.
Could be.
Yeah, probably.
Could be. Jason Harkness says, Marcy, we miss you. She's right there. She's right there.
She said, hi, Mike.
Marcy's so famous in this chat.
Yeah.
I don't know how it happened. Marcy, what was your question yesterday that we were supposed to answer? She had a question. She wanted us to answer, and she got mad that we weren't answering it. And I want to know, watch and see. I want to know, Marcy, what was the question? I'm going to answer this question for you. Marcy's been elevated to the highest level of the BitSquad now. Yeah. What is the highest level of the BitSquad? BitSquad Elite.
Yeah.
You better join our text group there, Marcy. Yeah, put some respect on Marcy's name. That's what y'all should do. What do you think about this? I mean, do you think there was somebody on the inside here for this?
Yes, I do. And I think they had it all planned out to make off with a lot of money, and they got it all, and they realized now we can't do anything with it, so let's save face the best we can.
Yeah.
Give it back, and hopefully they won't come after us.
So I want to go check Twitter.
She's not doing us any favors. She just said Ben ...
Yeah, she said Ben ... So she's gonna give me the question next.
You
better keep an eye on it.
I would hope.
We cannot miss this question.
Yeah,
because that was the whole argument yesterday. We missed. Apparently, we never saw it.
Somebody said Marcy was an inside job.
He said she's been super cool about it. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, I didn't expect her to come back.
Oh, Eddie Parrott's putting Marcy above Eddie Parrott.
Oh, wow.
That's
huge.
That is huge.
That's huge. You thought Marcy was just an autocorrect, actually.
Yeah, I did.
Wow, that's fun. Let's look up Box Mining here. Box Mining. I want to see if he said anything about if his funds were returned or anything like that. What did we learn? Mr. White Hacker is calling for Eat the Moon. Let's see here. Well, it doesn't look like he's really saying anything. Oh, look, he is with Nathan. So I don't know what happened here, but, he said that he lost like a lot of money. I would assume it's got to be at least 7 figures that he lost there. But this is where he was saying he was a victim of the Poly Network hack. I mean, it's got to be a lot of money he lost. Looks like he'll probably be getting that back. We haven't got the question yet?
No, she's not.
What?
She's getting nervous. She's bashful.
Wow, this is really unbelievable. What do we do here?
Now they're all saying, just ask the dang question.
Where's the question? Is she trying to pop the question? Is that what it is? She's trying to ask you to marry her? Oh, no, she's into DZ. I'm so tired of talking about this hack story, though.
Me too.
Like you know what?
Elon loves him because he's a security guy. But
Yeah,
yeah.
That's right. Elon keeps it safe, Mr. Elron Schmeeds. But here's the thing. This Poly network has gotten so much press from this. Do you think it's going to turn out being a great thing for them?
I think it'll actually, no, I don't think so. I think it'll just go away.
Had you ever heard of it?
No.
I never heard of it. It's been on our channel every day for 5 days. 3 days.
Do you want to buy it more now?
No, I don't. I never want to buy it to begin with. I still don't want to buy it. But I'm just thinking like, they say no, all publicity is good publicity.
Yeah.
I
just think it'll fade away. People aren't going to want to go out and buy something that they heard got hacked for 600 million, probably from an inside job.
Yeah.
All right. I'm not seeing it. I can't watch this any longer.
We're grasping for straws here, Marcy.
Yeah,
Marcy, we really want to answer this question.
We tried to give it to you, but
they said Marcy's better than Amanda Biffle all day, every day.
Yeah.
I would take Marcy over Amanda Biffle, 100 times out of 100. So, offense, Amanda, offense. Okay.
Moving on.
Yeah. XRP. Will settlement speculation fuel XRP price to new highs? Ripple's letter motion to seal exhibits. Now, I want to tell you what I've been told, okay? I want to tell you guys this. And I think I may have mentioned this. She said she sent it. Oh, she check. You got to go check the email. I think she sent it to the email.
No way.
She just says she sent it. That's got to be what she's talking about. This is so funny. I love this.
Yeah, because she definitely didn't. I'm not seeing
Well, we didn't see it in the chat for sure.
Yeah, I was watching close.
Yeah. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's getting filtered or something. I don't know. So here's what's going on with XRP. We're being told that this motion to seal is from the XRP side, from the Ripple Lab side. False. That's not true. SEC is actually, the SEC wants this sealed. And of course, that makes sense.
Know you?
She's been texting me. Oh, on the VIP
the VIP thing.
Where's Decker? Decker!
Yeah,
Go get Decker, Aaron.
Hi.
What's that? Maybe he's at least here.
Pikes Peak Inc. Hey, cool.
What did it say?
They just said hi, but I like Pikes Peak.
Hi. So what we're being told is that XRP wants this sealed. That is not true. The SEC is handing this down to be sealed. They're making it look like it's from the Ripple side. Now, it makes perfect sense. They didn't even want William Hinman to do a deposition. They didn't even want his previous comments known public. So, of course, they don't want what he's saying now to be made public. So, Ripple's letter motion to seal exhibits filled the crypto community with settlement speculations between the SEC and Ripple. And once again, do you guys want another prediction that's going to come true? I said it the other day. We are going to see this settle by mid-September. Mid-September. About a month away, we are going to see this get settled. Could be much quicker than that. It could be much quicker than that, but by the middle of September, what else is coming in the middle of September? The next story we're going to talk about. So think through this, guys. Think through it. The price of the token took a massive dump at the start of the year due to the filing of the lawsuit, consequent delisting from exchanges. The lawsuit has been going on for 8 months now with no possible outcome. It's also led to XRP fluctuations and downfall. Thus, positive market sentiment and outlook towards the lawsuit could have a potential bullish impact on the XRP price. Why did motion to seal cause settlement speculation? Ripple's motion to seal has received settlement speculation, particularly due to Hinman's deposition documentation. Ripple has offered to seal parts of William Hinman's deposition transcript, which were essential for Ripple to win the lawsuit. I'm about to sneeze, I think. I can't tell if I'm going to sneeze or not.
When was the last time you saw a white horse?
Does that make it go away? Or does that make it come on?
I'm just asking. Can you think of it?
A white horse, like a Clydesdale? Clydesdale Strong?
Just any white horse.
Not a unicorn.
I mean, anything.
A unicorn. I mean, I've seen a lot of unicorns this year.
So. When?
I mean, anytime we talk about Uniswap, there's unicorns abounding.
Yeah, that makes you not have to sneeze.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
So think about what I just told you guys a few seconds ago about who this is really coming from. Ripple has offered to seal parts of William Hinman's deposition. This is the only channel you're getting this information on, by the way. This is the only channel that's got this information. What? They're offering to seal. Why would they be offering? Because they've been prompted from the other side. The SEC can't possibly say they want it sealed. Why would they want it sealed? Because they know for sure they're going to lose a lawsuit, and because they know the reverberating effects that this is going to have on other crypto projects the SEC is going to go after. So if it all becomes public, then a lot of these projects will probably be protected in the future. So, think about this. Settlement speculation. Why is there settlement speculation here? SEC has prompted Ripple to make this, to say they want this sealed, probably as part of a behind the scenes attachment to the settlement deal. They say, look, if you do this, you make it look like it was you that sealed this and not us, then, we'll go much more favorably on you in the settlement. So that's what I think is going on here. Let's see here. Following the preliminary motion to seal, Ripple's counsel filed a letter motion challenging SEC's improper assertion of deliberative process privilege. Misuse of DPP is different than DP or DDP for Diamond Dallas Page. By the SEC is filed over pending documents from the SEC that are relevant to the lawsuit. Of course, DP meaning double play.
Right.
Ripple argues that the plaintiff has failed to produce vital data despite 2 consecutive orders. Now, this is all pretty interesting stuff. Guys, remember for about a month, we weren't really seeing anything about like updates on the case. We're just seeing a little bit here, a little bit there. Over last week, this has really, really, really picked up. We've been seeing every single day almost new, of evolutions in this case. This thing is going to be over here pretty soon. That's right. I am the XRP Supreme Leader and Commander. Thank you for all that. I'm trying to drink all this water here. I'm trying to drink 2 of these a day now, guys. My voice coach, Jill, told me to do it. Thanks, Jill. Okay, next story. Cardano becomes number 3 crypto after 13%. That chat over there, I can't with that.
It's getting rough.
It's getting rough over there. This has been it's fun, guys.
It is fun.
Today's a fun day. Like, I don't mind talking about what's going on in our community today. I don't mind going on rabbit trails today. This is fun. What you're seeing in crypto, the return of this, guys, there were times when I started to question myself. Not that much. I'm pretty confident. But there were times where me and TJ looked at each other and said, if it doesn't start going up in the middle of July, what then? Hey, we had them all out in public on display. And if it didn't start moving up, it was going to look real bad for us. But it started moving up exactly when we said. And this is fun. This is the fun time. We're going to see people get rich again. Not again. We're going to see people get richer than they got before, back in the beginning of this year. It's going to be fun stuff. I know I saw a earlier chat that said that this channel changed their life. I appreciate that. That's why we do what we do here. It would be really easy for us to not interact with our community and, ride off into the sunset. That's not what we want. We want you to get to where we're at.
That's right.
Or beyond.
Mm-hmm.
We want financial freedom. You know what I want for you? I don't even want you to be a millionaire. I want you to be able to do whatever you want with money. I don't want you to live paycheck to paycheck. Yeah. That's dying.
That's one of the best definitions of what I've seen as far as like happiness. It's really being able to do what you want to do when you want to do it. So having freedom of time and options, which is what we want for all of you guys.
Somebody said chances Deion Sanders can tackle Derrick Henry. I would say
very, very low.
There can barely.
He could grab him.
Anybody, no, like hardly anyone can tackle Derrick Henry right now.
Right. But I assume they're just talking about both of them in their prime.
White House Part House says, this channel changed my wife. And then Dweez Droid says, this has been wife changing for me.
Oh, gosh.
I will be doing no wife changing. But y'all must have had the wrong one to begin with.
Probably.
Okay. All right. So Cardano, 12-week high. Price of Cardano, ADA, native token of the eponymous blockchain project, is up 13.2% according to data from CoinGecko. The asset has gained 44.1% value in the last week. Look at it moving up. The latest upward movement pushed the token's market cap to $64.74 billion. It was in at number 3. What is it at right now? Is it still at number 3? Now it's moved back down to number 4. It's back neck and neck here with Tether and Binance Coin.
Well, It's interesting. If
It's
you
right
look
at
at
$2.
if you look at CoinGecko, it's above Binance pretty well. So
If I
and
look at what?
CoinGecko.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Well, it's because it includes different exchanges that
Mhm.
they don't include here.
It's
So,
just interesting. I wonder if CoinMarketCap would rather Binance be bigger.
well, yeah, of course,
Yeah.
obviously. I mean, yeah, I mean they definitely have some
Skin in the
some
game.
ways and means to keep their stuff pretty good. Okay, so could BitBoy get open against Dion? Not a chance. I'm good. But I'm also realistic. I mean, not against Deion Sanders, even today. Let's check out this news though here. Join us. The Alonzo upgrade will bring smart contracts to Cardano via a hard fork combinator of event. Find out more about the journey. Let's see here.
Yeah, that's a good thing to watch. We can't. I mean,
we can't play it right now.
Well, we could play some of it. I do have your audio.
Yeah, but I don't know what clip. I don't know.
Yeah,
exactly
it's 13 minutes long though. That's the problem. So, but retweet it real quick.
Yeah, let's do that.
And then everybody else would go watch it. Basically breaks down their roadmap. He tells that he's going to be the smart or the testnet hard fork will be September 1st. And then they're going to be obviously doing a lot of testing there. And then they're planning to hard fork the main net and get full smart contract capabilities starting September 12th. That's the day to watch.
BitBoy versus Falcon secondary. Now that one would be a little closer, I think. So might be able to get open against some of them boys. Not against what was it, AJ Terrell?
Yeah. I feel like
we'd be able to get open against him. The rest of the secondary I could probably roast.
We've always had some pretty good corners, but we've never
always had one good corner at a time.
Right, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
We've never been able to put together a good secondary, but we've always had like a stud.
We just never have good defense, man.
Yeah.
Our defense has not been good since 1998, really. Really, when we had our Super Bowl year recently, I mean, really, that was a lot of luck. We had a lot of balls that bounced our way for turnovers. If you really look at a really telling stat, is the turnover ratio.
Yep.
And if you break it down more and you check the percentage of the 50-50 balls that your team gets, that's luck. You know, a 50-50 ball that bounces your way and your guy gets it, that goes along. Like when the Saints won the Super Bowl, they had that way huge in their favor. So back to Cardano, though, September 12th. Now, remember what I told you about XRP? The middle of September, that's going to be when this SEC case is most likely going to be resolved, if not before that. Now think about Cardano smart contracts coming on September 12th, which they will win that bet against Poly Markets, I guess. It said October 1st. It wouldn't be done. But, very interesting to see. I think we're going to see in about a month from now, we are going to see one of the most insane 1 to 2 weeks in crypto we've ever seen. We're having huge story after huge story. Could you imagine if the smart contracts and the SEC lawsuit they wouldn't do it the same day. But if they both got resolved in the same week,
yeah,
that would be intense. Now, they wouldn't be on the same day because the manipulators that put out the news and know all the thing ahead of time would know that, okay, we're going to hold this SEC case being over a few days. They'd probably hold it a few days so it wouldn't be the same day because they want the money flowing back and forth between the two of them. They don't want one to be, they don't want XRP and Cardano to pump huge on the same day, because it won't get the maximum pump. You won't have enough people FOMOing in. So, all right, last story of the day. Venmo and Google Pay. BitPay adds Google Pay for U.S. cardholders to spend crypto. Crypto payment service provider BitPay has updated its wallet app to include Google Pay for U.S. cardholders. The company added Apple Pay back in February. The BitPay card instantly converts cryptos into dollars, which are loaded onto the card. It can be used anywhere the MasterCard debit card is accepted, as well as online for purchases, and to withdraw cash from ATMs. I think, is there 2 stories about this? Yeah. We also have the Venmo story. Okay. Venmo now lets you buy crypto with cash back from its credit card rewards. PayPal-owned mobile payment service Venmo announced Tuesday that it would let its credit card users buy crypto using cash back from purchases. The cashback to crypto service is live as of this week and enables Venmo credit card users to earn the 1 to 3% cash back received from purchases on the card to buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and Bitcoin Cash. See, customers can also set up automatic monthly conversions from cash back to crypto through the app. So pretty interesting stuff here. I think we're going to see like a gigantic fundamental shift in the way that credit card cashback programs exist in the next few years with crypto. So I don't really want to talk about this story.
Yeah, I don't really either. A lot of questions about ADA and XRP price prediction for the end of this run. I mean,
for ADA and XRP, you said?
Yeah, let's start with ADA.
Yeah, well, I think $8 to $10
Okay.
for ADA is what I've said the entire time. Is the one that I think I'm going to end up being right on.
And then I think for XRP earlier in the show, you said something like 9 to
10
12.
to 12. 10 to 12, I think. I think it's pretty reasonable. I think it could go 15 to 20. I think that's possible. I'm looking at 10 to 12 is probably the range where we're going to want to, you know, start taking profits. Some people are saying, you know, a lot of people are asking questions about an XRP exit strategy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, look, as long as we get the SEC lawsuit resolved by the middle of September, it's just going to follow along with the regular altcoin season. If it doesn't, which I've been told that's the target. Now, that doesn't mean it's going to come true for sure. Now, I'm not as confident in this one as I am on the $100,000 number for Bitcoin, or I was at middle of July. And the reason I'm not as confident is because I've been told that this is the plan, but it's not been enacted yet. This is the plan for the lawsuit to be resolved by the middle of September, but things are moving very rapidly. Could be much before that. So I would say I'm probably about, you know, 80 to 90% sure I believe that this will be resolved by the middle of September. 80 to 90% if I were to put an actual number on it. Because of that, we're going to see altcoins, and I always said, sometime between Halloween and Thanksgiving is when we should see the top of the altcoin market. So take all that in consideration. Look at the price targets we've given. Think about the timeline, and then do your own research on how you feel like you would be, you know, maximizing your profit-taking strategy during that time.
Yeah. Also, we did check the text thing. No text from anybody named Marcy.
Okay.
So she might use a different name over there. I don't know.
Ben versus NFL pros, please. Is that please like Ben versus NFL pros, please? Or is it Ben versus NFL pros, please? You know, you see the difference?
Oh,
I
sure.
don't know if it's a super positive or super negative. I don't know. But yeah, I'm not a fool. I know I probably couldn't get open against anybody in the NFL.
Yeah, it was fun. There was a thing I was watching the other day about
I can catch a football though now.
How much better NBA players are than like regular other people.
Oh, did
who
you
are
see
really
the thing
good at
with
basketball.
the White Mamba?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that was what's his name?
I can't remember.
How do I not know his name? Any other moment I could have told you.
Yeah.
God, what is? No, do not. I'm not even gonna look at the chat. I've got to come up with it. Brian Scalabrine.
Yeah, exactly.
Brian
so
Scalabrine.
he was getting trolled by people saying like, "Oh, I could beat Brian."
Let me pull him
Scalabrine."
up so everybody sees who we're talking about here.
Yeah.
The White Mamba here.
And then he went out. I mean, he was a bench player in the NBA for years. Played a few minutes.
There
Like
he
he was
He's good.
okay.
He was good.
But he wasn't a star, obviously, in the NBA. And then he goes out against all these other people who thought they were really good and just works them. It's fun.
Wrecked them.
It was
Like
hilarious.
I think they said they got 3 like really good local basketball players in the Boston area that said that he could take him.
Yeah.
And you know,
They,
like
like-
these guys are like high school stars during their time, or they're kings of the playground, whatever it is. But
they like couldn't score a
it was
point.
I think 44-6
Yeah.
was the combined score of the 3 games.
Yeah. And it just shows how much better professional athletes are than anything. I mean, even the best of the college players. I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah.
There
Somebody,
it was. A whole D. That's what it was. He college.
even D1 college players.
Anybody in Boston basically said, "Come on,
He
let's
was
go."
working them so hard in that video too. So
Yeah.
somebody said Marcy on around the blockchain. This is
Yeah.
really advanced, very far.
They said that a lot. Also, we had some people asking why Nick sits in a dark closet with cardboard cutouts around him, and so I had to explain that we're in a building right now with literally not enough space for all these people,
Yeah.
so everybody just finds somewhere to sit.
They've been pretty good at it. So hey guys, don't forget, by the way,
Yeah.
to check out our other channels.
Mm-hmm.
We had Jeff from RAM came up today and took some pictures of my TRX. He's the brand manager for RAM. Really nice guy. And he watches the channel and he didn't even know we have Hit Network.
We get that all the time.
I
People,
know.
like, all the comments on there are people like, "Oh, I never knew you guys had this. I just found it.
Yeah.
I love it. It's my favorite." So yeah,
So
you
good.
guys,
This is our channel. We got 112,000. Look, these are all, videos of our, the behind the scenes here, making videos, our employees, showing you our new studio. You guys make sure to go subscribe to that. And then are they going live on New Money Gang today?
Yes, they should be going live any minute right
okay.
now.
So you guys make sure to go subscribe to New Money Gang, 42.7 thousand subscribers there. Subscribe to New Money Gang, follow Justin and Brian and see their adventures of making money. All right, guys, I think that's all we got for today. Thank you for everybody. Well, you know what? Before we go, Austin Charger says best place to put 20K in. He's asked it a couple times on a super chat. I missed it before, but I'll just tell you, I would say right now, VeChain, Polygon, Cardano, XRP, these are the big coins you want to be holding right now. Did I say Ethereum?
Say it. Just say
Ethereum, if I didn't say that. So those are the ones you want to be putting money in right now. It's going to go so parabolic, you don't have to find something in the top 500. Sticking in the top 20 will probably do you pretty good. All right, guys, that's all I got. Be blessed. BitBoy out.